Well, now.
Hey! Lucky hit! No more! I need to heal!
We need to talk. Look, something is happening. If the Night Mother really did give you an order to talk to a contact, we'd be mad to ignore it. And I think we'd both agree, Cicero's brought quite enough madness to this sanctuary. So go. Go to Vollenrude. It's a crypt, pretty far to the northeast. Talk to this Armand Motier, and let's see where all this leads, hmm?
You're referring to that blacksmith contract?
It was a suicide mission. Astrid said as much.
Will there ever come a time when the people of Skyrim... No sarcasm. And if you... Unless, of course. Wonderful. Your payment, as per the usual. Go on now.
By the almighty divines, you've come. You've actually come. This dreadful black sacrament thing. It worked. Oh, I know. But I'm so glad you're here. Please, allow me to state my business. Surely your time is as valuable as my own. I would like to arrange a contract. Several, actually. I dare say the most important work your organization has had in, well, centuries. As I said, I want you to kill several people. You'll find the targets as well as their manners of elimination quite varied. I'm sure someone of your disposition, but you should know that these killings are but a means. The real reason I'm speaking with a cutthroat in the bowels of this detestable crypt, for I seek the assassination of the Emperor. That is correct. What I ask is no small thing, of course. But you represent the Dark Brotherhood. This is what you do, no? You must understand. So much has led to this day. So much planning and maneuvering. Now, it's as if the very stars have finally aligned. But I digress. Here, take these. They need to be delivered to your superior. Rexus? The items.
Here.
The sealed letter will explain everything that needs to be done.
I have vowed
the amulet is quite valuable.
Until
You
my
can use
dying
it to pay
breath.
for any and all expenses.
You're back. Good. All right, so, did you meet this Motier? What did he want? You're joking. What's this? By Sithis, you're not joking. To kill the Emperor of Tamriel. The Dark Brotherhood hasn't done such a thing since the assassination of Pelagius. As a matter of fact, no one has dared assassinate an Emperor of Tamriel since the murder of Uriel Septim, and that was 200 years ago. No, she certainly wouldn't. And, for whatever reason, she chose to relay Motier's information to you. I don't know exactly what's going on here, if you're the listener, or this is some fluke, or what. But what we now have before us... You're damn right we'll accept it. If we pull this off, the Dark Brotherhood will know a fear and respect we haven't seen in centuries. You think I'd abandon an opportunity to lead my family to glory? But this is all so much to take in. I need time to read the letter and figure out where we go from here. And this amulet... I'm thinking we need that amulet appraised. I want to know where it came from, how much it's worth, and if we can actually get away with selling it. And there's only one man who can give us what we need. Delvin Mallory. He's a fence, a private operator. Works out of the Ratway in Riften. Give me the letter. Bring Mallory the amulet. Find out everything you can and sell it if he's willing. He'll offer a letter of credit. That's fine. Delvin Mallory and the Dark Brotherhood have... history. He can be trusted.
Snap of her fingers, and you could end up in Riften jail.
They represented
I just... What was that? Is someone there?
Never should have come here. You need to do better than that.
If you're looking for conversation,
Now
the
you must
flag
be
in its
lost.
place.
Best you scurry off while you're able. The Ratway, well, it has a habit of swallowing up the uninvited. Oh, I see. Well now, how is Astrid doing these days, huh? Tell her to stop by sometime. We can have a drink. Catch up. Ah, but we can discuss that later, yeah? What does the Brotherhood need? Let's see. Where, oh, where did you get this? No, don't answer. I don't want to know. This is an amulet of the Emperor's Elder Council, specially crafted for each member, worth a small fortune. Ain't something you give up lightly. Look, it ain't my business to tell the Dark Brotherhood its business, but if you killed a member of the Elder Council, you better believe. Buy it. This. An Elder Council amulet? Oh yes. Oh yes indeed. Oh, wait. Just one moment. Here is a letter of credit, usable by Astrid only, for any service or item I can provide, as per our standard arrangement. You bring that back to your lovely mistress, with my regards.
Well, well. Calling me impressed, lass. I wasn't certain I'd ever see you again.
Where you find your sources?
Good, you're back. Well, what did Mallory have to say? Is the amulet authentic? The Elder Council? Oh, now that explains quite a bit. Motier, you naughty, naughty boy. Hiring the Dark Brotherhood to help you rise beyond your station. Delicious. Was Mallory willing to buy the amulet? Splendid. Then we're ready to begin. Or, more specifically, you're ready to begin. After all, you're the one the Night Mother spoke to. Now then, I hope you have something nice to wear, because you're going to a wedding. Well, more like the public reception. It should be a lovely affair. You'll mingle with the guests, eat some cake, stab the bride. Oh yes, you've got to kill the bride at her wedding. And they say romance is dead. Very well. The target's name is Vittoria Vici. She oversees the East Empire Company's business holdings in Solitude. The wedding is being held in that city, at the Temple of the Divines. Her death will cause an uproar, which is exactly what we want. Remember, we want people to notice. Kill... Now go, and give the bride a special kiss from me. Off to Solitude with you. Time. Give the Emperor some more motivation.
We are creatures. I welcome you, friend. How may I serve you? All right, but if you get arrested, do not blame it on me. May your road lead you to peaceful greeting.
Chest is while I'm over here, the hidden chest.
come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean when you leave. You'll end up like Ropi.
Turn Uncle Rogvir? Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
You
Get
betrayed
on
us!
with it!
Pardon me.
So exciting when new folk come into town. I bet you've had plenty of adventures.
Rogvir, you heard Ulrich Stormcloak escaped the city after he murdered Hiking Tori.
I'm just here to provide protection for His Eminence's cousins. Please, enjoy yourself.
Oh, I know enough. I know those trouble-making Stormcloaks refuse to submit to Imperial authority. Such seditious behavior. Why, it's treason.
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms... against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
My point exactly.
Someone do something!
Victoria! No!
The bride is
Keep an eye on it. Figured you could handle the chaos. Try to slot as best you can.
Order of the Ark. Stop right there. And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors.
What the? Victoria!
Someone there?
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Anybody there?
Nothing here after all.
Please, someone do something.
By the wood or the yard. Stop right there.
Smart woman.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort by Riften. Might consider joining up with them.
The news is Let's see His Eminence try to ignore this. With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. A unique spell to summon a legend of the Dark Brotherhood. His soul serves us now in death, as his body once did in life. Unfortunately, in your zeal, you failed to eliminate Vici while she addressed her guests, as directed. I'm sorry, but your bonus is forfeit. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract.
And when the elves marched into your beloved Cyrodiil, and everyone took up arms against them, wasn't that treason? Against the Dominion, huh?
Why, that's not the same thing at all. The Dominion were invaders, conquerors. We had to fight them to preserve our own way of life.
A point exactly.
Honored guests, I just wanted to take this...
Victoria! No!
What was that?
Hey, someone do...
The bride has been murdered! Somebody help!
Astrid ordered me to keep an eye on you. Figured you could use a hand when the chaos erupted. I'll try and hold her off as best I can. Get back to the sanctuary.
What, huh?
Time for you to die.
Yield, and I may still show mercy.
The news is With Vici's murder, you've started us down a path the Dark Brotherhood hasn't traveled in centuries. The assassination of an emperor. And now your reward. Ah. Now then, time to proceed to the next stage of the plan. Go and speak with Gabriella. She's been helping me arrange your next contract. The news is everywhere. Vittoria Vici, the Emperor's cousin, butchered at her own wedding. Well done.
To kill triplets secretly, and then have the whole thing blamed on the mother. Dear sister, I've been waiting for you. Your next contract awaits, as I'm sure Astrid indicated. With the Emperor's arrival in Skyrim now a certainty, his security service, the Penitus Oculatus, will need to begin its preparations immediately. Security is being handled by a Commander Morrow. Astrid and I have devised a plan to break the man, and in doing so, cripple the Emperor's protection. You are to slay the Commander's son, Gaius Morrow, and once he is dead, plant false evidence on his body, implicating him in a plot to kill the Emperor. He is set to leave the Penitus Oculatus outpost at Dragonbridge and inspect the security of each city in Skyrim. Go there now, observe Gaius Morrow's departure and follow him. Once he's dead, plant the incriminating letter on his body and let fate take care of the rest. Oh, and one final thing. To earn your bonus, do not kill Gaius Morrow in Dragonbridge or on the road. Kill him in one of the other major cities he'll be visiting. There, the body will be discovered quickly, as will the letter implicating Gaius Morrow in the plot to assassinate the Emperor. Do that, and Astrid has authorized me to grant you a rather unique bonus. It is a special token to be given to Olava the Feeble in Whiterun. Olava is an old and dear friend, and a powerful seer. The token entitles you to a... No, so your best plan is to follow him after he leaves Dragonbridge. However, there is one other option. We know there's an actual written travel schedule, somewhere in the Penitus Oculatus outpost. Securing that would, obviously, be most beneficial. Walk in Gaius Morrow's shadow, and deliver to him judgment of Sithis.
I'm the perfect weapon. My innocent childish form grants me nearly unrestricted access. Poison or a good bite usually takes care of the rest. Quite a boon, looking like a child. No one ever suspects a thing.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
You got business? That's what I'm here for. What do you... Good enough for me. It's the one with the saddle.
Never should have been this surprise. Time to die, hero!
Show you another secret chest. Hopefully my horse doesn't run. Maybe that structure was... I'm not sure. I thought there was some chests. Come back.
Trust me, we have nothing to say to one another.
You won't get away with that.
Trust me, we have nothing to say to him.
The Emperor's cousin killed. Right here in solitude. I feel nothing but shame.
spare some gold for a veteran?
The Divines saved me from the streets, and they can save you from your trial as well.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on something.
If you were there for Rogvir's most people had... If you're not interested in music or... Perhaps. She wouldn't have to be there at all. And my aunt wouldn't have to worry. You really don't. He lets Ulfric Stormcloak escape solitude. Ulfric rides in, murders the High King, and Rogvir lets him ride
You're
right
a traveler,
back out.
correct? Have you been to White... Wonderful. I hadn't really hoped to run into someone who'd been there. My daughter Fura was assigned to Whiterun after she joined the Imperial Army. I haven't heard from her lately. I've tried... Oh, that's very sweet of you. No. Mostly I'm just a simple herbalist. Lami over in Moth. Ah, so you're an alchemist then? Don't forget me next
to
time
go,
you
huh?
need herbs.
Later.
Need something?
I don't abide fancy clothes, but you look like you might. I hear Radiant Raiments has a large selection.
You help me. You help... Please. Oh, thank you. Divines bless your kind heart.
Uh-huh. Seems there's no end to the... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor. My forge never rests. wanderer like you must have plenty of tales to tell. But I'm afraid of disappearing.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn?
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we've had a good... ended raid.
I'm telling you, Ulfric's planning an attack on Whiterun.
He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what my scouts report, sir. Every day more join his cause. Riften, Dawnstar, and Winterhold support him.
It's not a cause. It's a rebellion.
Call it whatever you like, General. The man's going to try to take Whiterun.
Jarl Baldruf. What was that?
Baldruf refuses to leave his...
Time to end this game.
He also refuses to acknowledge...
Well, lucky. Hey!
Of the Empire.
I'm no worse than you!
Force of a Nord.
Now you're mine. That's it.
At last. Yes, I know. As does Astrid. You have done well, and have earned both a reward and a bonus, as I have mentioned. But you should know that we have a more pressing matter to deal with. It's... Cicero. There's been an incident. You should proceed into the sanctuary. I'll let Astrid explain.